In this video, I'm going to show you how to play I'm Not Okay by My Chemical Romance off of their album 3 Cheers for Sweet Revenge. And if that sounds good to you, smash that like button and stay tuned. What's up, alt rockers? America's favorite guitar playing Ginger is back with another guitar lesson. If this is our first time meeting, my name is Scott, and on this channel we learn how to play the best rock songs of the past and how to produce the best rock songs of the future. Leave a comment down below if My Chemical Romance was your favorite emo band, and let's dive in. This song's gonna open up playing octave swipes. So we'll be at the 5th fret of the 5th string. That'll include the 7th fret of the 3rd. We'll be octave swiping in this position to open the song. 8th notes for 4 bars. And after 2 bars, the second guitar will kick in with power chords. So we'll be playing a D power chord here. That's the 5th fret of the A string. Okay, and the rhythm will be 8th notes again, just like the octave swipes. And then the last 2 hits take us into the main riff. Guitar 1's gonna keep playing those octave swipes. So now we'll take this octave up an octave. So we'll be at the 12th fret of the 4th string, and that'll include the 15th fret of the 2nd. 1 bar there. We'll slide down to the 7th fret, keeping the same octave shape, then down to 5, and down to 4, and repeat. Then we'll go up to 5, up to 7, down to 2 for 2 bars. Then up to 5, 7, 9, 11, and then we'll go into the verse. The second guitar during that main riff will be playing this. So we'll start at that 5th fret power chord, 8th notes just like the octave guitar. Then what we'll do is we'll release the pinky and we'll have the middle finger on the 6th fret of the 3rd string. Then we'll reach up with the pinky to play the 7th fret, the 9th fret. So that chord we have 5th fret, 5th string, 7th fret, 4th string, and 9th fret, 3rd string. So a little stretch. Then we'll slide the pinky down back to the 7th. Release the pinky, the middle finger is on the 6th fret. So that whole sequence, slow. At this point, what we'll do is we'll reach our middle finger over to the 7th fret of the 6th string. And we're going to do the exact same pattern, only we'll be using our first finger to push down the 6th fret of the 3rd string. So we'll do this. Okay, and then we'll reach up with our pinky again to that 9th fret. Now instead of sliding the pinky down to the 7th here, what we'll do is we'll just go right back to the 6th where the first finger already is. So that sequence altogether sounds like this. Slow here. The next chord's gonna look like this. We'll have an open 6th string, a muted 5th, and then 5th fret on the 4th. And the way I'm muting the 5th string here is I'm using my index finger, I'm pressing it up against the 5th string to mute it, while I'm pushing down the 5th fret of the 4th string. And we include the open 6th string. So what we'll play here is just 8th notes. Slide up to the 7th fret, and then up to the 9th. Okay, then what we'll do is we'll be muting the 6th string now. So we bring the thumb up to mute the 6th string. 5th string will ring open, and then we'll have 7th fret on the 4th string. So that's just open 5th string, 7th fret, 4th string. Then up to the 9th fret of the 4th, and up to the 11th fret of the 4th. Let's try and put that entire guitar part together. So we're starting with the power chord shape. Let's play it slow. And then we're into the verse. The first guitar part is going to be playing this pattern. We'll be muting the root note twice, and then strumming the other strings open. Okay, so what we're doing here is we're at a 5th fret power chord on the A string. That's a D power chord. We hit the 5th string twice, and then hit the 7th frets on the 4th and 3rd string once. And repeat. That pattern's going to continue through this guitar part during the verse, but there will be some nuances. So what we're doing here is just that basic power chord shape for the first 2 bars. The 3rd time through, what we're going to do is lift the pinky off and have the middle finger on the 6th fret of the 3rd string. So we have this so far. And then the 4th time through, back to the 7th fret, and then we'll alternate 6th and 7th. So all together. And then we'll jump to the next chord. The next chord is that same 2nd chord that we played in that main riff. Okay, palm muting, same pattern with the right hand. 3rd time through, I have my 1st finger on the 6th fret of the 3rd string. Then back to the 7th fret. And then alternate. So all together, that chord. Then we jump to the 3rd chord, which is just lifting the middle finger off of the 7th fret of the 6th string and letting it ring open. And then we have an open 5th string. And then we repeat. So let's go through that whole thing slowly. When we're playing that last chord and we're about to go into the chorus, what we can do is just keep the 6th fret of the 3rd string down. Instead of alternating back and forth, we can just stay here. The second guitar in the verse is just going to be playing power chords, muted power chords. So we're at the 5th fret, that's a D power chord. And we transition by moving down to the 4th fret of the 5th string. So again, that power chord, D power chord. And we go down to the 2nd fret. That's a B power chord. Then we have an E power chord. So it's open 6th string. Then we go up to the 5th fret of the 6th. That's an A power chord. There's going to be a little different pattern for that first guitar in the second verse. So in the first verse, the pattern was this. Now, the pattern's going to be this. Pay attention to those subtle differences. We're hitting it twice, ring out, twice, ring out, twice. And then we're reaching up to the 9th fret. Then we move to the second chord. So we're into the solo now. The solo is going to start on the 12th fret of the 2nd string. 3 full step bends, then release, go to the 10th fret, 9th fret, back to 10, and then the 9th fret of the 3rd. So that sounds like this. Then we'll reach up to the 12th fret of the 1st with the pinky, 9th fret of the 1st, 10th fret of the 1st. And we're back to that 12th fret bend on the 2nd string. Release to 10, then back to 12, full step bend, and then finish that phrase on 10. So all together so far we have this. The next phrase will go like this. We have the 10th fret, 2nd string, to the 9th, back to the 10th, and then to the 12th fret of the 1st. Play it twice. Then we'll slide up to the 14th fret with the pinky, then back to 12th fret with the ring finger, and then we'll do this little run. So that's 14th fret, 12, 10, 12, 10, 9, 10, 9. That 12th fret bend on the second string, release. Then we do this quick pentatonic run here that I'll play slowly so we can hear it. We start on the 9th fret of the 4th, hammer on 11, 9th fret of the 3rd, hammer on 11. Then we go 10, 12 on the 2nd string. Then we go 9, 10, 12, 10, 9 on the 1st string. So we have this so far. Then the pinky goes to the 12th fret of the 2nd string, and then you finish on the 10th fret of the 2nd string. So that runs slow. While the solo is going on, the second guitar is going to be playing this part. We'll be playing staccato quarter notes here, starting on the B power chord, the 2nd fret, 5th string. Okay, 4 times, then to the A. Then what we'll do is go 4th fret of the 6th string while keeping the 7th fret of the 5th down. And then we go to the E power chord. Back to the 4th fret of the 6th. And then we're at the A power chord now. The 4th fret, down to the F sharp, E, back to F, and then repeat. So all together, that second guitar in the solo will sound like this. And then we're into this palm muted section that both guitars will play coming out of the solo. We'll start with the A power chord, 2 bars. Then we go to the 4th fret of the 5th string. That'll include the 7th fret of the 4th. So we're at the A power chord, jump to that chord. Then what we'll do is we'll go 7th fret on the 5th string and 4th string. And then we'll go 10th fret on the 5th string, 7th fret on the 4th string. And then we're into the breakdown, which is mostly vocals and piano and some guitar feedback. We will hear this chord. That B power chord will ring out. And then we'll hear this. That's 2 E power chords. And then coming out of the breakdown, what we'll hear is an A. Was I'm Not Okay the best emo song ever? Comment down below. And while you're down there, click the subscribe button to join the congregation and get more guitar lessons and videos every single week. Thanks so much for joining me, and remember, hug the gingers in your life, because we do, in fact, have souls.